Hey, so I really wasn't sure what I was going to talk about. And I contemplated doing a whole video, like 3 minutes long, of all the things that are, that are parts of me or that are true about me that I'm afraid other people won't like or they'll judge, or if I shared them, it would turn people off. Maybe I'm just chickening out on that. I'm not sure. But one part that popped up was around judgment and judging other people. And one of the, well, a little story. So it was either yesterday or it was this morning. I was reading Facebook, and one of my Facebook friends is a woman, and she wrote a post about basically being around some other women that she didn't know in LA, who were all talking about celebrities and what they were wearing, and they were kind of picking it to pieces, and they were talking about other dresses they had worn. And I wouldn't say it was like super harsh, but I thought, oh, she was talking about basically how like just how shallow it was. She was basically judging them for being shallow, and then other people were responding and sort of talking about how shallow it was. And then there was this part in the back of my mind, I was like, but you're doing the same thing. Like, you're basically judging these women for judging. And then I sort of caught myself, like I was going to respond, or I don't know. Then I caught myself and I thought, I'm kind of doing the same thing. I'm judging her for judging them for judging the celebrities. And I thought, God, it just gets like, but they're really like how far down can we go? And then I could talk about it and not be self-reflective, and then you could judge me for judging her, for judging them, for judging other, and it just sort of seemed like this long train of judgment. But I thought, like, I still don't like it. Like, there was something I didn't like about reading that. I just thought I kind of cringed, like those women are just different than her. Maybe they're different than me. Maybe they're different than you. And so then it's like, okay, I cannot like it. And where is the judgment actually come in? And where I could feel it in me was that I was assuming I knew something about this woman because of what she was writing. And I think that she was probably doing that about these other women too. She was assuming she knew more about them than she actually did. But I don't really know that. I haven't had a chance to talk to her. So I think that's kind of where it stops. Like, there's the whole long train of judgment, and the only place we can really stop it is at that part inside ourselves where we say, wait, what do I really know? And even more importantly, like, what don't I know? I don't really know what she thinks she knows about these women. I don't know any more than what she posted. And it's okay for me to say, like, oh, something about that post I didn't like, or something in my body closed when I read it. But if I go any farther than that without talking to her, I think that's where we just keep building on judgment. And ultimately, I think it just doesn't feel good. Like, it doesn't feel good to me. It doesn't feel good to most of the people I talk to. So I don't know what else I have to say about it, except that I think there's something in that moment where I notice that I'm judging, or I notice that I'm making an assumption. And if I can just take a breath and say, like, wait, what do I really know? And what don't I know? What am I making up? There's just more space. There's a little more freedom. I wish that for myself, and I wish that for all of you. And I love you.